Washington's second-year wide receiver, Terry McLaurin, had a big monster rookie season. But is he poised for an even bigger season in 2020? Here for that breakdown is SI fantasy analyst Michael Fabiano and the editor of SI's Washington football site, Chris Russell. Fabs, I know you have McLaurin as one of your breakout candidates for 2020. He had a good year in 2019. You're expecting even better stats in 2020?
Yeah, absolutely. People say that he broke out last year, but he was the wide receiver 29. So he has a lot of room for improvement in the stat sheets. When you look at his numbers, he ranked as the wide receiver 14 over his first 6 games as a rookie. And then his numbers sort of decreased as Dwayne Haskins became the quarterback there in Washington. Then McLaurin got hot during the fantasy playoffs. He was the wide receiver 6 while posting more than 17 yards a catch during the fantasy playoffs. So he started hot, had a slowdown, and then finished very strong. For 2019 overall, McLaurin averaged nearly 16 yards a catch. He led the team in red zone routes. He was 20th in yards after contact among all wide receivers. And he is going to be an absolute target hog in an offense that really doesn't have a lot of reliable pass catchers. In fact, Bill, I would say at this point, McLaurin is the only reliable pass catcher they have in Washington. So I feel like he could end up being a top 15 fantasy wide receiver in 2020.
Chris, we just heard Michael Fabiano bring up the point that McLaurin really is the staple in this passing attack. You're at practice right now. Anyone else been looking good from that receiving core?
Yeah, Bill, I mean, a couple of guys. From a pure receiving standpoint, I would look at Logan Thomas, who's going to get a much more elevated role, the former college quarterback, turned tight end, bounced around with Detroit and Arizona before coming to Washington. They have big plans, and it looks like him and Dwayne Haskins have a real good connection inside the red zone. I know Antonio Gandy Golden has a lot of potential, but they feel he's very raw right now. 2 running backs to look for, especially if you're in a PPR league, is J.D. McKissick, who's going to be their primary third down back, and, of course, the rookie, Antonio Gibson, who's elevating his status in terms of first-team reps in practice over the last couple of days.
All right, exciting stuff in Washington. We'll see how Fabiano's prediction of McLaurin having even better stats than his rookie year.